The Day of the Lord is a Spanish horror movie by Netflix. This movie is about a priest who lives his daily life in reclusion and closed away from everyday society, dealing with his own nightmares because of his disgraced past. He's trying to overcome all his sins and lead a normal life until he dies. However, one day he finds out that one of his friend's daughter is controlled by this unexplainable force or third party force, and being a priest, he decides to step in and find out what the real reason behind it is. Welcome to Watch or Skip, where the latest horror and thriller movies are reviewed in under 5 minutes for your convenience. Today, we look at The Day of the Lord by Netflix. Exorcist movies, or movies regarding possessions and trying to get the devil out of the person, etc., are one of my favorite types of horror movies in general. From The Conjuring to The Exorcism or The Exorcism of Emily Rose or even The Devil Inside, these movies have just gone from crazy to crazier to the craziest. So when I read the synopsis for this movie, I was really excited because standards are high, and these days, standards are just getting even higher than before. This movie starts off very mysteriously, surrounding the main character and his whole history or his past, as well as the friend and the daughter. The place where they are, the whole setting and the environment seems very mysterious, which is unique because you don't really start off in the middle of nowhere when it comes to these movies, and you always have something to build upon. When it comes to the characters, there's three main ones. As mentioned, there's a priest, his friend, and last but not least, the daughter. With just three minimal characters, the director has tried to tell a story of horror and possession and try and scare people, which is something difficult to do as you normally have a lot of different characters that play different parts in horror movies. However, this is something that he's chosen the right characters for, and so it's played very well, along with the visuals and the sound. I don't really want to spoil this one for anyone out there who might be interested, but I've never seen a movie like this, at least a horror movie like this till date, and it's really, really unique. And as I said before, the director has really tried to do something new. And sometimes when you try to do things really, really out of the box, they do end up being really, really out of the box. And that means absurd and way out of line from the rest of the competition. And I could say that for this one as well. With that being said, you can already guess that we're coming towards the end of the review because there's nothing much to review when it comes to this movie. And now it's just to see whether you guys should watch or skip this one. With one of the worst plots that could ever exist and one of the worst horror movies that could ever exist, this movie gets the award for the worst horror movies out of all the worst horror movies, if you get my point. And obviously the acting is not great, but you can't blame the actors because the story sucks and the plot sucks and everything just sucks. So they tried their best, and they made me waste an hour and a half of my time, and I'm doing this for you guys. But yes, please save yourself some time. This movie gets a rating of 2 out of 10 and a must skip. Thank you for watching the video. Please like it and subscribe to the channel for more reviews of the latest horror and thriller movies in under 5 minutes.